Hello everyone, I'm Sifu Lawrence Hill. Welcome to Systems Within Systems. You can check me out on systemswithinsystems.com. That will connect you to all the sites and the info about the school. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the immune system and in coincidence with the breathing. I'm getting a lot of good feedback on the breathing. I have some questions I have to get back to everybody that wrote in and asked. So I'll do that in the next segment. It's important now, as far as the breathing goes, building up your immune system. It also goes a lot with proper thinking, the way that you're thinking, the way that you're handling things. One of the ways to take a disadvantage and make it into an advantage is to start to make some changes in your life. Now, there's proper eating. That's always very important. I'm a big fan of Red Baron pizza, but I'm not excessive. So my lifestyle is very, very busy between working full-time and as a baker and teaching, and now it's even busier with doing these teaching online. So I don't tend to eat right, but now as well we're eating home more, and that's changed things a little bit for me as well. So I try to be a little bit more particular about the food that I'm bringing home, and I don't really have time to cook still, so I buy a lot of prepared foods, and I try to keep that in balance, keep it in check, mix it with fruits and vegetables and salads and whatnot, along with the other stuff that I eat, like my Red Baron pizza. Excessive eating the same thing over and over again is not good. It's always good to mix up your diet. So it may be a good practice now to mix up your diet a little bit and then pull out your Red Baron pizza or your frozen stuff when you need some comfort food. And comfort food is important as well. You don't want to eat ice cream every day. I purposely don't keep a lot of ice cream in the house because I tend to go through it all. So changing your diet up a little bit, arranging it a little bit, having some, not eating the same thing every day, mixing it up. Try to eat a good breakfast if you can, and a good lunch. And your meals at night, if you can, you make them smaller. I'm not real great at that because of my shift and stuff. I tend to eat a little bit heavier when I come home, and then I take a little cat nap. But that works for me. But I also train and work out a lot, so that also keeps a lot of things in balance. So it's good for you guys to start exercising, start doing other things to build up your immune system, to get things going, but eating properly, having a more balanced diet, and also doing some things to help with that, like more grapes, more oranges, things of that nature. There's also some stuff out there. I'm going to recommend one. There's one that I'm doing right now. It has elderberries in it. It has vitamin C, which vitamin C is cool, but it leaves your body like every 4 hours. And it also has actinacea and zinc. Zinc is very important, I think, nowadays. You guys should start taking some of that zinc to help fight the immune system. Also, more sun. If you could get out in the sun helps the immune system. I mean, I would say lay out in the sun and bake, but get out, go for walks. Let the sun also helps build up the T cells in the immune system as well. I try to, and if I can, if I had more time, I would definitely do my Tai Chi and more exercising outside in the sun. So that's an important thing as well. The one product that I have now, I won't recommend it as yet because I don't know too much about it. I just started taking it, but I will down the line. There is a product that I really highly recommend because of my poor scheduling. I know that I don't eat right. There's been a product that I've been taking for quite a while now. And since I've been taking that product, I guess over 4 years, so I've only gotten sick twice. Very mild. One time I got sick and it didn't last very long. I just doubled up on this product. I believe a lot in this company and what they represent. The name of the company and what they do, well, I'll show you in a little bit. It's basically like taking a big bowl of fruit and a big bowl of vegetables So it's not a supplement, all right? The company called Balance of Nature has been around a while. So I did some research. I teach doctors and pharmacists and whatnot, and they also checked into it. And it's kind of like, well, in survival, there's, like a bouillon cube. A lot of the times you take your foods, you dry them out, in the sun, however you do it through technology, whatever it is, and you get them all down and you make them into little cubes that have all the proteins and nourishment that you need when you're out and when there is no food and you're out in the wilderness. And you just put them in the water, boil them down. You can add some things to it if you have something, but it gives you all of that stuff that you need for your body. I feel that this company does the same thing, only it's more convenient. It's put in a pill form, and you take 3 of those a day, 3 of each a day, and it's like having a big bowl of fruit. If you feel that you need more of this, you can't overdo it. I don't think you can. Sometimes I'll take them in the morning, and I'll take them in the evening, especially if I'm feeling a little run down or I'm not eating properly. Balance of Nature is, I think, a very good company. Here is the what they look like. You could go online and check them out, right? Balance of Nature, right? This is the vegetable, and this one is the fruit. And as I said, I've been taking these, that's why I recommend them, along with trying to eat properly, with getting more sun, exercising, working out, doing what I do, doing my Tai Chi, which is very good for building up the immune system, and all of those things as well. So this product is an excellent product, I think. You guys should check into it. It's not cheap, and it shouldn't be, I guess, because of what it actually does for you. And it's not a gimmick. In fact, the fella who runs the company actually sent out this letter I thought was pretty good during the crisis. And one of the things, he gives these 4 things I guess he kind of lives by. You are what you think. It was one of the first ones he writes. And I strongly agree with that. And that's time for change and time to take these negative things that are happening and make it more positive in your life. Fear and faith cannot coexist. Stay strong. Replace fear with good thoughts and acts of service. We talked about fear on my tapes a little bit, and faith, actually. And a lot of things are controlled by fear. And we can actually discuss that down the line. We could talk about fear and death in some of the philosophy talks that I will give. But I like this, and replace your thoughts and acts with good service. Good service to yourself, like what I'm just talking about. Improving your immune system is very important right now, along with the breathing and the exercise. Very, very important to do. And, good service to your family, to your friends. Me, I'm out in the front lines. I'm in the grocery business, so I would have liked to walk away, but I feel that I have to also have a responsibility to while I'm there, to do a service to people that really need food, and to do, and so I'm out there on the front lines doing what I'm doing, and to do that also, all the things I'm talking about, keeping my immune system strong, as all of you should start thinking about and doing. This Balance of Nature, I think, really helps with that, along with everything else we discussed. Then he writes, right now people, this I think is very important, right now people, excuse me, are glued to the news, and increasingly, it causes increasing hysteria. Take regular breaks from it. The news is always, if everything is great, you wouldn't have news. So it's always going to, no matter what you're listening to, who you're listening to, it's always going to be about the bad things for the most part. There are some public relations, but people don't want to listen to, man, like this is great. This guy's talking about Tai Chi. They want to, we feed on our own fears, and news feeds on that. Take a break from it. And all the gossip, everybody's saying something different. People are being put in body bags, this, that, and the other thing. Stop it. Stop listening to that, like all the time. There's some things that you got to be able, everything has truth mixed with lies in it. So all the gossip and everything that you're hearing, sometimes take a break from it. Get away from the news a little bit and stop listening to what everybody's saying, because, I did an experiment in my school a long time ago where I would say different colors and what the car looked like with only 5 people. By the time it got to the last person, it wasn't a car, it was a truck, and it was a whole different color, and it was all messed up. So things get messed up. So take a break from that. I think that's really important for everybody. And stay social. I don't recommend kissing strangers, but don't stop interacting with others. It's very important to keep good relationships going, including by Skype or phone. And I think that's good advice. Don't isolate yourself from the people that you care about and whatnot. Don't be so fearful and lock yourself up. Take precautions. Practice good hygiene. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Keep your immune system strong, and keep socially interacting with people. I've noticed since I've been out, nobody's really called. And these people I'm close to, everybody's like thinking about whatever they're thinking about and losing contact. And I try to reach out to them, but the conversations are heavy. Lighten up, all right? All right, so again, Balance of Nature, check them out. I think it's real good. I'll let you know more about the other product I'm doing as I continue using it. Definitely get some actinacea in your body, get some zinc going on in there. Zinc, really important. Get out in the sun, go for walks with your family or by yourself. Get away from the news. The good advice here, right? And listen to my philosophy tapes, videos. I think they're going to help you a lot. And a recommendation, some people say that on the philosophy one, especially when I'm inside because of the environment and stuff, I have to do these when it's convenient. Don't look at them. Just put them on, make coffee, work around the house, whatever, and listen to what's being said. And then think about it, all right? You don't have to watch them because some people are really into sitting and watching them, but most people just like listening to what's being said. Hey, thank you again. Have a great day. Grow, learn, teach, breathe, and increase your immune system.